Hi everyone and welcome to our English Acquiring channel. Yes, in this video we are going to try to improve our English. We are going to try to speak English on the topic of law. Yes, law and regulations. Yes, there are laws almost in every aspect of life. Yes, so we cannot think of justice without law, legitimacy, and of course ethics, and without discipline or law immediately brings our mind the principles, the standards, and a lot of measures connected with our life. Okay, all right. Let me share our presentation and let's start our video. Okay. Yes, of course, we will also observe some useful expressions, for example, within the law, against the law, or is it the law? For example, you ask to the police officer, why can't I park here? The police officer says, it's the law. Yeah, it's the law. Law says that you cannot park here. Okay. Yes, within the law means according to the regulations of the law. Yes, legitimacy, as you know, we have mentioned beforehand. Legitimacy also means accordance with the law. Yeah, okay. Now, dialogue one. Awareness leads to justice and peace in the end. What does lack of awareness lead to? Of course, awareness is I think, one of the most important aspects of an individual. Yes, it's a quality that by means of it, we think on our own, we perceive on our own, and we feel on our own, or at least we become aware of those excellent sides, inner qualities. Okay, but unfortunately, lack of unawareness, sorry, lack of awareness means unawareness, but unfortunately, unawareness leads to nothing but ignorance and insensitivity, something like this. So unawareness, of course, does not lead to justice and peace. Okay. Okay, so this is an introduction generated by ChatGPT. This presentation explores the importance of knowing the law and being ethical. It also looks at positive attitudes and different types of laws. It emphasizes the need for impartiality in justice. Lastly, it considers various aspects of law and how they affect our society. Okay, a nice introduction. Now, dialogue 2. Being able to distinguish right from wrong is a positive stance, is a positive attitude. What else is also a positive attitude? Yes, being able to distinguish true from false, beautiful from ugly, is also a positive stance, or just distinguishing useful from useless, harmful from uh, useful, or useful from harmful, or distinguishing good from bad or bad from good is also a positive attitude, is also a positive stance. Shall I read the image first? Yes, okay. Tim Denning, I think Tim is a famous, popular, and successful social media user. Yes, he says, for example, he said this: never underestimate an employee who practices self-education in their free time. Yes, excellent. Okay, because self-education I feel that self-education is the result of having awareness. Yes, so self-awareness. Because of self-awareness, if an employee has started practicing self-education, so appreciate it, please. Do not underestimate it. Okay. Individuals should educate themselves on conforming to universal standards of behavior or on their own. How can they become self-educated? Yes, shall we ask this question to ChatGPT? How can they become self-educated? Let's see what ChatGPT said. Okay, self-education can be achieved through various means, including reading books, taking online courses, seeking out information on the internet, attending workshops or seminars, and engaging in discussions with knowledgeable individuals. It requires motivation, curiosity, and a commitment to continuous learning. Yes. Okay. A really nice answer. Yes. So self-education can be achieved through or by means applying, doing those processes and having a continuous learning, a lifelong learning. There are laws on marriage. Yes, there are laws on marriage. What other types of laws are there? So there are laws on driving. There are laws on ID cards, libeling, slander. Yes, there are laws on libeling or on slander. There are laws on tax, copyright, divorce, crime, immigration, labor. Yes. Suspects are arrested under those laws, right? Of course. Suspects are arrested under those laws. Okay. Without law, nobody is arrested. Yes. Dialogue 5, common law means the group of laws that has developed or evolved from customs and the decisions of judges rather than from laws made by parliament. What does statute law means? So statute law means system of written laws set by legislature. Okay. It's ethical to accept a job on the condition that you are proficient, competent at that job. That you work willingly and that you have civility. Okay. Does lower consciousness force us to be ethical? Of course, first and foremost, consciousness, awareness, awareness forces us to be ethical. Law forces us to be legal, yes, to act according to the law. No defaming. A group of students interviewed an expert on libel. At the end of the interview, the expert asked them this question: Why does nobody have a right to undermine someone's authority or position or credibility without valid cause or without valid evidence? Nobody can do this because nobody has a right to harm a person's reputation. Nobody can damage trust because nobody can disrupt social and professional relationships. Yes. Nobody has a right to take someone from living a harmonious life. Okay. Administer justice. Decisions are based solely on the evidence presented. Yes, solely, uniquely, basically on the evidence presented. Without evidence, decisions are not made by the judges or by the jury. So all the judges and the juries need evidence first and foremost. A witness must be impartial. Yes, it is logical, it is scientific, it is ethical, it is legal, it is universal. It's a universal fact that a witness must be impartial. Who else needs to be impartial to administer justice? Of course, the jury need to be impartial. Of course, the judge needs to be impartial as well. In fact, in our normal life, everyday life, every single person needs to be impartial. Does a witness or a judge play a more important role in making a fair decision? This is really an vital question, a crucial question. Of course, a judge gives the final decision, but to be fair, a judge depends on the evidence, so a witness really plays an important role. Maybe from that perspective, a witness is more important than the judge or than the jury in making a fair decision, in making a just decision. It's the law that we pay taxes. It's the law that we pay taxes, or that we pay taxes is the law. That we pay taxes is the law. We pay our taxes under the law of the tax or tax law. Break the law is an expression which means do something illegal. Yeah, break the law means do something illegal. The opposite is obey the law, comply with the law. Become law means officially be made a law. Enforce the law, make people obey the law. Yes. By law, according to the law. Be against the law means be illegal. Within the law means legal or legally true. Legally okay. Okay. Tax law, all the laws about tax. Yes. Copyright law, divorce law, okay, criminal law, civil law, common law, international law. There is also international law, federal law, as in the US, of course. Okay, yes, a federal law means the law of the US, not of a particular state, but which includes, which affects, which binds, yes, which binds all the states. Anti-terrorism law, gun law, immigration law, emergency law, martial law. Okay. It's a law that, it's a law in the US that you can't hunt camels in Arizona. Where is it a law that people know how to read in order to get married? Yes. In Finland, it's a law that people know how to read in order to get married. Okay. What does the image say? No texting while driving. It's the law. Yes, it's the law that you cannot text while driving. Dialogue 10. In Kentucky, the law requires people to take a bath once a year. These are really unusual laws. Okay. What does the law say about horses in New York City? Yes, before seeing the answer, let's take a look at the image. Always call before you dig. Yeah, it's the law. It's the law that you call before you dig a place in your town. Okay, all homeowners, all professionals, government agencies. Yeah, this is the law. Please remember it. Okay. In New York City, horses must be given a 15-minute coffee break every 2 hours. Yeah, it's the law. What is unusually illegal to do in the state of Washington? Yes, before seeing again the answer, let's take a look at the image. Let's get leashed. Okay. It's the law. Clean up after your dog. Yes, clean up after your dog. It's the law that you do this. Okay. In the state of Washington, it's illegal to pretend that your parents are rich. What's an offense to do on a Sunday in Switzerland? Yes, again, let's take a look at the image. Buckle up. It's the law. Yes, it's the law that you buckle up. In Switzerland, it's an offense to hang clothes out to dry on a Sunday. What is illegal to do in Singapore? Singapore, no chewing gum. Oh, $1,000 fine. So it's a law in Singapore that you chew gum. Okay. Chewing gum is illegal, or it is illegal to chew gum. It is illegal that you chew gum. Okay. In Singapore, it's against the law not to flush a public toilet. What is against the law in Iceland? Yes, let's see it. In Iceland, it's illegal to own a dog except a seeing eye dog. Yeah, this is a seeing eye dog. At what age does the law allow people to retire in Turkey? It's the law that men retire or has the right of retiring, yes, at the age of 58. So retirement age is 58 for women, for women, and 60 for men. Okay, let me read the question and answer again. At what age does the law allow people to retire in Turkey? For men at the age of 60 and for women at the age of 58. The law allows people to retire. It's the law in Turkey that women retire at the age of 58 and men retire at the age of 60. Summary generated by ChatGPT. Okay. The presentation discusses various aspects related to law, ethics, and opinions. It emphasizes the importance of awareness in achieving justice and highlights the value of self-education to conform to universal standards of behavior. The distinction between common law and statute law is explained, and the role of ethics, law, and consciousness in guiding behavior is explored. The consequences of undermining someone's authority without valid cause are examined, emphasizing the harm it can cause. Okay. Dialogue on law 1. Yes, we will see the second part of those introduction, summary, and dialogue after this video in the following video. Okay, between Sophia, Joseph, and Sophia and Joseph. Okay, Sophia. Joseph, did you catch the part of the presentation that discusses the importance of self-education and awareness in achieving justice? Joseph, yes, I found it interesting. They also explained in the dialogue, they also explained the difference between common law and statute law. Did they make sense to you? Sophia, it did. Did that, sorry, not they. Did that make sense to you? Sophia, it did. They highlighted how ethics and consciousness guide our behavior. What did you think about the consequences of undermining someone's authority without valid cause? Joseph, it really emphasized the harm it can cause. It really emphasized the harm it can cause. And what about impartiality in legal proceedings and the role of witnesses and judges? Yes, we will start the next video with the answer of this question. Of course, we will start the last summary dialogue. Okay. Okay, this is all for today, and I hope it will be useful. And bye for now. See you next time. And have a good day.